Hi, I'm Ty Justice. Tom and Jerry hit the big screen in 1940 in Puss Gets the Boot, created by another duo, Bill Hanna and Joe Barbera, 2 years after meeting and falling flat on ideas until they came up with what seemed like the easy out, the perennial cat and mouse. They did this for the greatest movie studio of them all, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, MGM for short, that boasted that they had more stars than were in the heavens. What eventually became Tom and Jerry started out a little different at first. Tom was actually named Jasper and looked a little off-model from what became his final, more familiar form. Home video is an interesting landscape that online shopping has both helped and hindered. Then streaming kind of sort of came in and wrecked it all. Anyway, many moons ago, Warner Brothers Home Video was probably the bastion of classic animated IP, issuing decked-out DVD and eventually Blu-ray volumes of classic remastered animated shorts that it was almost an embarrassment of riches. Then something happened. The Tom and Jerry Golden Collection Volume 2. Long story short, MGM was bought out by Sony in 2005 for close to $5 billion. Around this time, Warner Brothers, through previous complex distribution deals that MGM was trying to avoid, Orion Pictures had something to do with it too. Home video is weird. Don't get me started on cable and streaming. Anyway, Warner Brothers got much of the MGM library. Anyway, Warner Brothers was doing great. The restorations for Tom and Jerry The Golden Collection Volume 1 were beautiful. So much so that a second volume was announced. Warner's even remastered 2 controversial shorts of the 161 Tom and Jerry cartoons, Mouse Cleaning and Casanova Cat. Now, Tom and Jerry aren't without their controversies. None more glaring than the woman Tom and Jerry live with, Mammy Two Shoes, a very stereotypical sounding black woman. That's her name, Mammy Two Shoes, mainly because you only see her from the knees down. Voiced by character actress Lillian Randolph, later dubbed to reflect a less racist portrayal by June Foray, Randolph's vocals were eventually put back in after a ridiculous back and forth that took years. On the first Blu-ray volume released in 2009, it seemed that the shorts were finally getting the treatment they were denied on DVD in the Spotlight collection. Pristine restorations, chronological orders, and the complete uncut shorts. Enough to make every OCD collector like myself salivate. Then it happened. After the second Tom and Jerry Blu-ray set was announced and the cover popped up on Amazon, an announcement was made by Warner Brothers that Mouse Cleaning and Casanova Cat would not be included in the set after all. This triggered many of the fans, and I completely understood their rage, because I was one of them. The last time they were shown uncut is on the Laserdisc set The Art of Tom and Jerry from 1993.
no how, no ma'am.
Are they politically correct? No. Should they be whitewashed so they don't hurt anyone's feelings? No. Original material should be released as it was intended, unedited for content. Warner's used to issue warnings on their disc if something was going to be offensive on it, but they didn't hold back. After Warner announced that the next Blu-ray set would be missing the 2 shorts, the fans did the only thing they could. Left 126 one-star reviews on Amazon, forcing Warner Brothers to pull the release. As of this recording in 2024, Warner Home Video has not released a second volume. And that's the reason they still haven't put out a 4th volume of Tex Avery's MGM output on disc, though it would complete the set. Driving me crazy. The first Blu-ray volume was even re-released through the Warner Archives, leading some to believe that under the Archives banner, different rules might apply as to what Warner Brothers can release without worrying about as much public backlash.
Hey, I'm Whoopi Goldberg, and welcome to the Tom and Jerry Spotlight Collection. I've been a fan of Tom and Jerry since I was a little kid, because they're the quintessential cartoon comedy team in that slapstick tradition of great silent comics. Now, the Tom and Jerry episodes included in this collection and the outrageous brand of humor shown here comes to us from a time when racial and ethnic differences were caricatured in the name of entertainment. Now, while humor may have been the intent of such caricatures, they also had the effect of revealing society's unfair and hurtful representations of people of color, women, and ethnic groups. Now, some of the cartoons here reflect prejudices that were common in American society, especially when it came to racial and ethnic groups. Now, these prejudices were wrong then, and they are certainly wrong today.
Are some Tom and Jerry shorts offensive? Yes, quite a few are. But are they also a product of their time? Yes. And if we can't see them, we can't learn from them. If we can't learn from the past, we are doomed to repeat it. Simple. These shorts shouldn't be hidden away as if we're all too sensitive to handle it. Discourse is important. I'd rather have tough discussions that are uncomfortable than not be able to talk about something someone else thinks I can't handle. Hopefully, Warner Brothers will come to their senses and release all the volumes of the stuff they think are too taboo for those who watched them originally or grew up watching them in their original form. I'm Ty Justice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.